Good evening, Cosmic Explorers, and welcome to your Friday night tune-up. I'm your co-creator, Hillis Pugh, along with...
Rebecca Gregory here. Happy Friday. We got crazy hair going on Friday. I was trying to fix it and it just wanted to stick up. So we're just letting it be what it wants to be.
Yeah, and you may see little tears in the universe behind me as we go through tonight's show. It means the
Right.
veil is being opened, everything is coming through. And I just want to take this quick moment to thank you, Rebecca and Megan, for holding it down last week as I was out partying and dancing and screaming and singing and just having a good old time singing Janet Jackson last week. So,
Awesome. Well, hey, you had my back for all my time when I was healing. So it's all good.
yeah.
And so did you have a good time? You got to let everyone know.
Oh, I mean, of course. Come on. I mean, I've been a fan since I was like 10 years old. So, I mean, having a good time is an understatement. When I walk away from a concert and I lost my voice, that's a sign of a good time.
Exactly. And he did lose his voice because I spoke with him. So
But, it's just interesting, and how life has brought us to all these to these dimensional shifts and to these spaces that are opening up right now, and sometimes we forget to have fun. There's so much going on in our lives, we forget to have fun.
exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Hi, Greg man. Hi, Susie. Hi, everyone. It's going to be one of those nights. Exactly. And so much is going on right now. I don't know about you, but I've had a fabulous week this week. It's just I don't know you with this whole new moon and all that energy. I am like, and my body feeling better and I'm feeling better. It's like I feel like this new life is coming inside of me that I don't know what to do with right now. Are you feeling that like this new energy? And everybody else, let me know how you're feeling around all this. Has it been difficult for you? Are you feeling energized? Let us know what's going on. What are you laughing at me for?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the ripples of the universe being opened behind me here.
Exactly, because that's exactly what is happening right now. The universe is opening up. I mean, yeah, on an individual basis, all the way up to the top, to the universe. The
Yeah.
universe is splitting open right now on so many different levels. And Susie said she's been feeling quite tired. Sorry, Susie. Tired. Tired.
Yeah, and so for people who've been feeling tired, one of the things that I've received as a message this week is that we are in the space of transformation, especially with the solar eclipse, the solar flares. We have to begin to take more minerals like fulvic minerals, gold, and start beginning to ingest some of that to help move the lethargic energy uh, that is going on. So definitely, if you guys are feeling tired or lethargic, up your water intake, up your mineral intake, and things will begin to level out.
I totally agree with the mineral thing because I actually had that when I woke up this morning. Like, just I always sit in kind of a meditation thing, and I always get information. And that's actually what came to me this morning was we really have to up the minerals that we're taking right now because our bodies are changing and we're taking on so much more energy in our beingness that those minerals are going to really help us address not only adjust to the energies that are coming in, but also to help us to navigate the energies that are coming in and also to help us move past what still might be lingering in our systems that need to be expelled. I'm just going to say at this time because you just can't keep it in your field anymore because of the level that we're vibrating.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that you mentioned that. And in conjunction with all of that, there's this, people might also feel this slight heaviness in terms of victim mentality. I mean, it's very palpable and very apparent and obvious in the collective and how it's being portrayed in certain channels and certain spaces. And what is really I don't want to say baffling, but almost puzzling in a sense as the universe continues to open up and bring all these gifts, is that we've all at some point played the role of victim and also have played the role of martyr, also played the role of hero. We've all played these roles at some point in our life. And so the reason why the victim role is so apparent right now because everything is changing, right? Everything is morphing, and we don't know what the morph is, or we don't know what the final state of this morphing energy will be. And so we are looking outside ourselves to say, oh, it's your fault. Oh, well, you don't like me to be like this. So I'm going to blame you for not liking me. I'm going to blame you for not, helping me get what I need. Or I'm going to blame you, blame you, blame you, blame you. And people feel that in the space of victimhood, that the attack is personal, when in fact, attack is more so internal, meaning that they are lacking the space of self understanding and self compassion, meaning that they don't understand or even possibly like themselves, or there's this space of compassion because victim is this whole 360 space of view and really understanding all aspects of it. And so we just are more conscious and more aware of the one perspective of it is stepping outside of ourselves and pointing the finger at someone else and pushing all the blame, all the anger, and whatever we have towards someone else, even though we may like ourselves. But why are you attacking me? Why are you hurting me? What does this have to do with me? Why? Me, or us, them. And so it's just in that space of really sitting with the why of it all.
Gotcha. I think what I'm feeling right now. So,
Yeah, you feel the heaviness, right?
oh yeah, I feel the denseness. I actually was thinking about this morning, and it's a different kind of denseness because it's a denseness of, um, the victim and everything's coming up, and I'm going to come up here. I'm going to start to speak energy. So, I'm talking about the physical level right now from an energetic standpoint. What is happening is we're evolving right now. We're evolving to a whole new level of us. We're to a new level of consciousness. See, the universe is agreeing with me as I'm saying this.
Yeah.
We're opening up and expanding. Now, as we're doing that, there is this bubble of what was laid out as the game of the human experience we've been playing since the beginning of time. And
Mhm.
now that game, if you want to look at it like a video game, we're upgrading to another level now. So as we go through that, there's this like we're moving into the law of one. And in the law of one, everything's in unity, but yet everybody still wants to play in that field of keeping everything separate and holding on to the attachments of the past and holding on to the attachments of what was, holding on the attachments of how we've done everything, holding on to the attachments of where things went. And now there's this opening and expansion of, as I said, coming together to know the masters we are inside, to know that the sovereignty that we carry inside of us and stand in that divinity, which we've kind of always kept ourselves away from because we always thought it was suffer.
Yeah.
And in that victimhood, it's keeping you or keeping everyone who stays as the victim mentality is coming out is that fighting to keep that old way, that dense old way it in play.
Yeah. I mean that, and I like how you put that because there though the uniqueness of the energy of the separate space of keeping everything separate, keeping everyone's individualism, but the victim is also the
Mhm.
fear of losing what was, what we're used to or what was used to. And so sometimes there's this infighting for the change, for the progression. And when there's the infighting of that progression, there's this back and forth energy. No, we got to move forward. No, things got to stay the same. No, 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 no. My way, my way, my way, my way. It gets old, and I understand the importance of standing up for what you believe in. I understand the importance of wanting to progress. I understand of wanting to keep things status quo. I understand, but the thing is, people, with all this back and forth, we are like this. When we are like this with each other, there can be no movement. There appears to be movement because of the energy that we're putting forth, but we exert so much energy of against one thing. When we're in the space of victimhood, we exert so much energy against a wall. We exert so much energy against any and all resistance that you can't help but for things to remain the same, or maybe even get worse before they get better. So in order to be free from the restraints, from the locks that we've created in this spatial awareness of I'm right, you're wrong. No, things got to change. No, no, they don't. Things got to stay the way they are. In this imbalance, in us fighting to create harmony and balance, we created more imbalance. And in order
Oh,
to get out of that, we have to allow ourselves to really step out of that and work in the energetic field of it. Because all the physical stuff, that's 3D. That's so 3D, and us doing the physical aspects of what we do. We now have to step into the heart, step into the energy of that, and allow for that to speak, to dissolve in itself. And when we step into the space of neutral energy, then the heart can speak, and then it will resonate resoundly to those who will receive it, to create the change that we are wanting in our life, and step out of the energy of victimhood, step out of the energy of martyr, step out of the energy of heroism, step out of the energy of the savior complex, step out of all of that. And so it just allows for more.
exactly. And just so and a huge thing, a very huge thing is and I know you're a huge component of this one, Hillis, is I'm not even going to say discernment.
Your favorite word.
My favorite word, discernment. That's been my life's path, is learning that. No, 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 but gratitude, and
Oh,
looking at gratitude at a whole nother
our
level.
foundation. The
I
foundation of life.
understand. Yes, but it's so important right now at another level of having that and remembering that, because sometimes we forget, we get going along and then we can find ourselves in that victimness because we're not having gratitude for what's in our world and
Or
looking
we
at
hit
the
that brick
beautiful
wall.
blessings. What?
Or we hit that brick wall. It's like, oh crap, now what?
Exactly.
Oh
Exactly. And where
crap,
to go
now
now?
what? Oh, well, here's
Yeah.
the other shoe. Or wait,
Yeah, exactly. And what does Susie say? Going with the flow and let go, which opens our hearts. Exactly, Susie.
yeah, I like that. Thank you, Susie, for saying that. And
Thank
so
you.
that's really powerful when we step into the space of appreciation. Appreciation of what there is, because I know that especially now in this transformation, in this transition, in this morphing energy, that appreciation is a little bit hard to come by, because right now life is very challenging for a lot of us, you know and that's when we have to step into the space of appreciation even more, in the space of love, because that will really assist in creating a smoother transition and freeing from the locks that we've placed on ourselves, upon humanity. Because with people, you have to remember, what's affect us affects everyone else.
Exactly. And we're very powerful. We're more powerful than we know, in that conscious and that energy, and how we connect to everything that is. And I invite everyone listening to this now to really get clear on what you truly desire in this world. I mean, and what you want to feel in this world, and start to really take the time to notice how you feel,
Yeah.
and notice when you feel good and notice when you don't, and know when you don't feel good, it is time now to walk away from what that is not making you feel good.
Right.
Whatever that looks like for you. You know, some people can't physically walk away, but you know, you can disconnect and change your point of view and shift your point of view. And it's so important right now that we are starting to claim who we require to be and how we want to show up.
Right.
And to really know it's okay to detach no matter what it is that no longer brings joy in your heart.
Yeah. Exactly. And the things I want to express here for those who can't leave a situation instantly, just find those little moments to have for yourself. And in those little moments, you create bigger moments. And those bigger moments will just have even bigger moments till you have the energy, the sustenance, the courage, the confidence, the strength to walk away, to create something better for yourself. Because in those little moments, you are creating. And every moment of that we breathe and every heartbeat we create. And I just want you guys to remember that when we step into our space, when we allow ourselves to remember what's here, our power. And I have to remind myself, people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I sit here and I enjoy this, this sharing with Rebecca, but I'm like everyone else. I go through my shit just like everyone else. But it's how and I just know how to navigate it just a little bit better with each breath, with each heartbeat. I know how to navigate it a little bit better through my meditation practice, through me connecting to my energy, to the spaces in between the spaces to allow for a greater coherence of the energy field that I want for myself and for humanity.
So, on the other side, for those who are not good at meditating or sitting, I'm talking about myself right now. And I love what Patty said, upward spiral. I do want to say right that, that is how it's always been a challenge for me for meditating, because my mind, no matter what, I do it in my own way. I find my way to meditation is kind of an open walking or whatever. I just do my own thing. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is
Do
the
your
other
own
day,
thing.
huh?
Do your own thing.
Do your own thing. Be you. And I'm really learning that right now with things going on. Like a lot of things like just don't make sense to me. How people do things, or things that have been put in place on how and I'm just like, this just doesn't resonate with me. And you got to find what works for you. So what I did this week, my meditation, you ready?
What?
I went to a farm and I played with baby piggies. Oh my gosh, I was wild with them and I was petting them and feeling their ear and rubbing their tummy. And it was just this joy and this excitement. And it just left me like so connected. It was unbelievable. And I got so many downloads afterwards. So to me, that experience was my meditation that day. So don't think when you go into meditation that you have to sit there, for hours on end. There is like when you're connected and you're an open heart and you allow yourself to be in who you are,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about anything because it'll all just come.
Yeah. And leave it to you to find piggies somewhere.
Oh, piggies. Oh, no, it was more than just piggies. I'm going to tell the whole farm story now. You got me now. It was piggies.
Oh
And
no.
no, hold on.
No, I'm
Turkey.
kidding. I'm
He
kidding.
was amazing. The turkey was amazing. He had to show me his plume. He was strutting his stuff. He had a little bit of ego he had to work on. But anyhow, so then it was so beautiful. We walked back and there's like this pond with this huge grove of beautiful pine trees. Now in the pond, guess what there was? Because I'm in Florida, a baby alligator.
Oh.
So I actually, with my friend I was with, it was her farm, and it was just such a beautiful moment. I actually did sound for her. She sat down when I did a sound for her. She had never experienced, and watching this alligator with me doing my sound, how like in tune he was. You could feel him working with us. And he was just, it was just the most amazing, beautiful experience of divine connection. So I'm telling this story because, we all get these mindsets, or, a lot of people get these mindsets of, I have to do it this way in order to be connected to source, in order to find my way, in order to channel, in order to bring in what needs to be brought in. And for me, it was just going to a farm and playing with animals. So, I had been like, and it just like shifted my world. So find
Yeah.
those things that shift your world that can be simple as that.
Yeah. Or just sitting down watching TV and getting a good laugh, and I get a lot of information that way too. So you never know.
Yeah. Or like right now, my hair just wanted to do its own thing and have its own thing. So I just let it go. Letting
You
go
know,
of the control. What?
I've been thinking about trying to regrow my hair.
Mm.
Something different. I thought about it today, and
I
I'm,
think you should get a wig,
oh goodness, no,
like hot pink wig or something.
no,
I
that
needed a rock
that would
wig.
never happen. No, but seriously, this is what this goes to talking about the transformation of the ever morphing energy. Because I sit here and I say, I've had the same look my whole adult life since I was 24 years old. So 22 years, I've had a bald head and a goatee. Bald head, goatee, bald head, goatee for 22 years.
Shave the goatee.
I have every now and again, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a big change. I'm like, oh,
I think you should dye it.
I've done that once. So
The
yeah,
sparkles.
I mean, the most, and I'm thinking like, could this be the fact that I'm starting my midlife crisis? Could that be it? That I want something different? Like, no, I just want hair, something different. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think I should try to grow my hair? I want to know.
There you go. And speaking of changing things,
Yeah.
Hillis and I have been kind of contemplating the name of the show to upgrade to a new transformation. So if you guys out there have any suggestions, pop it in the comments or send us an email. Let us know. Oh, you got a message.
Oh
Grow
yeah.
a
Well,
handlebar mustache.
I tried that, and my hair is not that fine to where I could do a handlebar. I have coarse hair, so going a handlebar, and out of the question.
You know, grow it down so it curls like move
No, my
more
hair,
smooth.
when it comes out, it's already somewhat curly.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
have kinky hair. Remember, I'm black people.
I thought you were Moroccan. He always reminds me of Moroccan. We're being silly tonight. So another message for tonight while we're being
Yeah,
silly is be
exactly.
silly. Enjoy Oh, look at that.
And allow the universe to open
Look,
up behind you. Oh, that's cool.
it's from my card.
Yes, what was the card for tonight for the show?
Oh, I lost it. I don't know where I put it. I put it back.
Oh, that's fine. Well, then it's
It was something about the prison wave, getting out of your own prison of yourself.
yeah, getting out of your own way, basically. So basically, the whole victim thing and all that other stuff. I like
I don't
what
know
Patty
that.
said. You should just grow too tall for your hair, slow. Patty, I like you. That's a good one. Um,
You're
but
funny.
yeah, I mean, we're in this space of transformation, and this transformation is hard sometimes. Well, I should say hard.
It's
Transformation,
interesting. It's how you navigate.
yeah, it's like you're in this open water, and you're the captain of this ship, and you learn how to navigate space you never navigated before. So you can go off and explore, or trust the instinct. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just trust what you feel. And if you feel like going and exploring and find every little nook and cranny, by all means. If you feel like you has a straight path you should get to, by all means, indulge. Indulge in
Gotcha.
what your heart sings to you.
Well, I'm
And
going to tell
speaking
it
of singing, no, but
what
what? No, what?
I was just going to tell everyone how I'm feeling
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
from everything I've gone through, my whole experience, and it's still healing. But I was telling Hills right before the show, and I feel like I need to share these things. That people aren't alone out in the world, and and I- I've had some really dark, tough times lately, and all of a sudden it's just like since this like new moon, there's been like this new shift, and it's like I have all this energy. I'm like starting to come alive again. I don't know what to do with myself now with all this extra energy. I like haven't like sunk into all this energy that I have. So yeah. So I just needed to share that. So enjoy. What are you reading?
No, I was reading what Susie said
Go put it up.
about the whole hair thing. So, Patty, you are catching him up. Yours is only on your chest. At least he knows how to keep warm. That's a good place to have hair. Uh,
Exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, it's interesting, and I feel that tonight
Mm.
we have to allow people to remember what it feels like to uh, step into the space of appreciation, a new appreciation of what is here uh,
Exactly.
presently, and
And
even
a new appreciation of yourself and who you're becoming and what you're growing into.
yeah, exactly.
And enjoy it, people.
And even if that means if you sleeping all day, enjoy that. Or if
Yeah,
it
whatever it
means hiking
is,
all day, whatever it is,
give yourself a break.
yeah,
The energies are increasing, the light rays are increasing, the vibration level is increasing. So, give yourself a break.
yeah. As the universe fabric opens up, and it
Gotcha.
that's been my thing for since the show started. You know, peace there, peace there, peace there, peace there. Look, it's doing it again. Yay!
And next week, well, no, only like the following week, I will have a surprise to show you guys.
Oh, I can't wait. I love surprises.
Hmm.
You
Oh,
know.
Patty's enjoying. Read what Patty said. We're
So
kind of all over
Patty,
the place tonight, aren't we?
yeah, well, it's
This,
almost time for
this
the
is a fun
tune-up.
show. What?
It's almost time for the tune-up. But Patty says,
Oh,
"I'm enjoying a new career which fills me with joy as I help others get fit and healthy." Okay, Patty, I'm coming over. You're going to get me fit and healthy. And I just have stuff all in my eye. This is the eye that always bothers me for the last 2-3 weeks of the shows. This eye.
is that your right or left eye?
It's my left.
Okay.
Okay, you'll tell me later.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, a big bird just flew over. The shadow came through.
So
What
now,
happened to us last week? Wait a
oh,
minute.
well,
I need to share this. Where you had that day where you were going through something, and I called you, and I was going through the same exact thing.
oh,
What
you
happened?
mean my midlife crisis
Yes,
meltdown?
that was like a week and a half ago. A week ago. When was that?
A little over a week ago.
Oh, yeah, that was very interesting. Talk about having. We got to bring up the shit that happens to us too. Okay, it needs to be said. So I call Hillis, and he's like has this complete utter break. I mean, he had a complete other breakdown the whole day with like this whole like swirl of, is it okay if I share?
Let me tell. I'll tell the story.
Okay, you tell the story.
So it was whatever day it was. I'm cultivating mushrooms. I'm already at this point and just at my breaking point, and I just all internal conversation and say I am a failure. I am not successful. I am just lousy at everything that I do, and just going down the list of everything. And the breaking point was because I'm cultivating some new babies, and they didn't go as they were supposed to. And I just had an internal meltdown for maybe like 3 hours in my head. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the day, but all in my head, this whole internal really dark,
You were
gritty.
playing the victim of you.
Yes, exactly. And so then the following day, I called Rebecca because Rebecca called me. I got my phone was ringing, a few times from people that day, and I did not talk to anybody that whole day. It's like I just don't want to talk to nobody because I'm probably going to say the wrong thing. I'm probably just going to curse somebody out, whatever. So the following day, I called Rebecca. I said, Rebecca, and I forgot how we started talking about it.
You started
Um,
telling your story, and I started laughing my ass off at you.
yes, and I was like, "Why are you laughing?" And then you said,
I was laughing because that evening after his breakdown, I had a breakdown. The same exact thing to myself that he was saying to himself. And so I just had a freaking laugh on, so how you can be so connected to people that just remember, I guess what I'm saying is you're going through wherever you are right now. If you're having this victim phase meltdown, or if you're like playing with piggies in the yard, or wherever you are, we are connected to everyone. So give yourself a rake and allow that energy to move through,
"Yeah,
because he picked up on it, from past
yeah,
whatever or whoever he was connecting to. I filtered it through to me, and I talked to other people that were going through the same thing the same day. So if you had that experience or going through that, just give yourself a rake. It's part of the ebb and flow what's going on right now, and everybody's just got to, just allow yourself to be, because that's just old stuff. That's not the truth, is it? It's not
no,
the truth. It's the
no,
old lies, and that's part of that prison that we have kept ourselves in.
yeah,
Everyone out there has their own built around prison that they need to break out of now, if they choose to, and that's the big thing. Some people want to stay in their prison, and so you have to really discern the energies.
So,
Enough of
wait a
that. I
minute.
know it's time for the thing now.
Oh my God.
6:33. What?
I know, but wait, that was so trippy.
What was trippy?
So while you was talking, there was like maybe a 1 or 1/4 second delay of my movements.
Oh, did you see that too?
Yeah.
Oh God. It's the time thing that's happening. It's all working. I don't even
I
want to deal
went
with that
somewhere else.
conversation.
I went somewhere else for that moment. Maybe you did.
You
I
want to hear my story? Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
I know, but it's like that was I'm like watching myself. Wait, how come I didn't move yet?
Oh, when if you shifted timelines in that moment?
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I'll ask later. I'll ask later. But yes. And as we shift timelines, we are going to shift our attitude into the greatest, most appreciative space yet for us to create something new in our lives. Are you guys ready to shift as we get ready for this amazing, amazing tune up tonight? I know I'm ready. What about you?
I'm good. What are we doing tonight? Sparkles?
Oh my God. That's going to make me laugh.
What?
Pinky and the Brain. You ever watch that cartoon?
No, I don't watch.
Gee, Brain, what are you going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. So today.
Everybody's ready. What are you doing? Are you okay? What did you step into? I think that hole in that universe sent something into you.
I don't know. I'm just feeling real giddy right now. So, which is the energy of appreciation of joy,
And the
and
energy of the fairies.
appreciation of happiness, appreciation of joy, and gratitude. So, wherever you are in this moment, taking a nice big deep breath and let go as I connect to the collective space, connect to Rebecca, connect to our dear sister Megan, who is not here with us this evening, to assist in this transmittal of information, of wisdom, of gratitude. as we allow our hearts to be open to receive this beautiful emerald green light with these pink diamonds to assist us in this heart opening energy, to let us know that yes, it's okay for us to go through what we have to go through to feel what is necessary for us to have the self validation, to know that we are important enough, that we are enough. And yes, it's okay to have doubts in this space of transformation, but allow for this light of love, this light of unconditional love to show you the path to you, to show you that there's no need to fight against, to show you there's no need to be a savior for someone else. No need to step into the role of hero when no one asked you to. There's no need to be the martyr, to be an example of someone else's plan other than yours. To know that the divine plan, your blueprint, is being written, that it is being told and given to you as your heart is open to receive the instructions, the information, the love, the wisdom. As this emerald pink light with these pink diamonds wash over you, fill you up, and leaving a pink crystal, a pink diamond in every single cell for you to nurture, to feel this love, this infinite love that is for you from the first mother, from the first father, knowing that this love is always present, whether we are aware or not. And just allow for this beautiful pink light and this emerald green light, these pink diamonds, to merge with you, to connect with you, to guide you, to lift you up on your journey, and to let you know that all is well and all will be better. All is better.
And allow yourself to open to the space that you've never allowed yourself to be in before. To open to a space of truth within your heart. To open to a space of that fear that you can step forward now to turn into love. Opening to who you're truly supposed to be and knowing what that path is and that clarity of who you're becoming. And take another deep breath in as you do that to open your hearts even further in this moment, to allow the vibration of who you are and who you be and who you're becoming to expand in a new way, in a new light, in a new density vibration that you've never allowed yourself to be at before. Because before you also always used to pull back, and now it's time to open and move forward. And you will be doing that as you move through everything that is about to be.
And just take a deep breath in this moment and just be where you are as you are.
Hmm. And everybody put their hand on their heart and a hand on their stomach. Take a deep breath in and bring yourself home to you. Woo!
Aho! As,
Aho, Makataki. You're pausing again.
yeah, I
Good.
know.
You love to laugh at me.
I do. I do.
So, guess what I'm finishing up?
What are you finishing up?
Well, I've been working on my book and I'm finishing up my program, Rejuvenate. So, look for it, which is all about retrain, refresh, refocus, renew. So, I'll be putting some stuff out soon to start if anybody be interested, getting the program in to finally get her out there in the world.
Yes. 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 Until next week, everyone, keep exploring.
Don't limit
And
yourself. Don't limit yourself, create yourself, be the change in you. And I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight and every night that you join us. If you're just thank you so much for having fun with us tonight in the
to the
quantum
next,
field. Until
yes.
next time, everyone. Mwah.